All right. That was the longest intro ever, right? Could you hear that?
A little bit.
A little bit. That was the longest. So I wanted to make sure that everything was running right. So we go ahead and run that intro for 15 minutes.
I'm going to be hearing that in my sleep.
Yeah. What's up, Ricky?
Not much, man.
I believe are we live? Are we live everywhere? I see it on YouTube.
We are live.
I see it
on
YouTube.
On the tube.
I see it. I don't see it on Facebook yet.
Oh,
Facebook has a slight delay. So might have to refresh it.
We are live on the book.
We are on the book. We did it. Damien did it. Damien got me back up and running. I skipped one step.
He's a
one step
wizard.
in the process last time. What's that?
He's a fucking wizard.
He is a wizard. He's a wizard. Anyway, we're waiting on Scotty. Scotty should have been here by now.
Scotty is here.
I don't see. He's not on screen. Do you see him on screen?
He's on my computer screen.
Okay, I don't see him on this end. So Scotty, I need you to back out and come back in. For whatever reason, is Doc. Okay, let me try something. Boom, boom. Nope, didn't work. Boom.
There you go. There you go, Dingleberry.
You know why? You know why? Because you're on the fourth screen.
Yeah,
you need to be on.
I never know if the other Dingleberry is going to be here or not, so I always make sure
he's not. So give me 2 seconds here, Scotty, and I'm going to send you the link.
I already have the link for. Dude, just
stay
with 4. We're fine. We'll go with this for today.
Go ahead and log out and go into this to Wyatt if you can, please. Thank you. Gone. Okay. Yeah, he's not on my screen anymore. So when he logs back in, he'll be on the screen. We're gonna give Scotty.
On the live feed, you're not, because he switched the window.
Yeah, he'll be back. He'll be back. Yeah, we're gonna give Wyatt the fourth cam because Wyatt doesn't come in as often as Scott. So
hey, he said he's staying right there, and you can go with it. He's not backing out or backing it up or any of that.
Okay, well, he will not be on the recorded stream. So, and I can't hear him. So, he can back out and hold on 1 second. Scotty.
Yo.
Here's what I'm gonna tell you. I need you to back out and go into Wyatt. So that is gonna be your new screen. We're gonna give Wyatt the 4 because we don't run 4 all the time. So when we run 3, I have it set up for this, right? So back out of this one and go into 3. It's 2 fucking buttons, buddy. Jesus Christ. Are we gonna have another discussion at the end of this? This guy.
Where is Wyatt?
If it was a fucking cheeseburger, he'd be all over this stream. Where is Wyatt? Well, you know what? As soon as Scotty gets on here, oh my God, it is Scotty. And look, the screen number 3 makes you look thinner.
Yeah, well, it's because I got my phone this way, so
yeah,
less of the screen.
Yeah. So you spin it. There you go. Yeah. So from now on, Wyatt's going to get link number 4 because he's not here as often. And the reason why I do this is because when I put pictures up, it is set for 3 cams because I knew that Wyatt wasn't going to be here today because Wyatt has a date.
Yeah.
With a real live girl.
Oh, I thought it was the 4 Sisters on Thumb Street, but that was.
I've never heard that one before.
Oh my! Yeah, well,
you know what? You don't listen to enough Cornette. If you listen to enough Cornette, you would have heard that a million times.
I'm trying to conserve my brain cells.
A Wyatt always doing the 5-knuckle shuffle and Piss Pump Road. So listen. This I tried to talk to him a little bit about this girlfriend of his. She is real. He did not have to put air. He did not have to put air in the back of her neck. So he chose.
Identify as woman.
whatever he wants her to. I don't, they do these real cool things with holograms and shit now. So maybe it's not even real. Maybe what's that new? Maybe it's AI. Maybe Wyatt's girlfriend is AI.
Hopefully, it's not an underage student.
Oh yeah,
no. That would. Let's not even joke about that.
Let's not. I did hear the greatest joke the other day though.
God.
I picked up this guy. Got this girlfriend, and she was mad at me, and I said, I don't know why you're so mad at me all the time. She goes, I just don't like pedophiles. I said, pedophiles? That's a big word for a 10-year-old.
Oh, Jesus.
Anyway. Yep. Congratulations for Wyatt for getting pussy. That's the only thing I can say. Maybe. I guess. I don't know. She's probably not. She's probably holding out. You think she's holding out?
Huh?
I think the back of every one of her shirts has a stain on it. That's what I'm saying.
Jeez.
All right, we're off topic here.
Yeah.
What's up, boys? Are y'all caught up on wrestling this week?
Yep, all caught up.
Okay. Did you? Okay. All right. You guys watch? Did you watch Dynamite, Scott?
I told you before I cannot watch Dynamite, but I have kept up with what was going on. Yes.
So that link that I have sent out 37 times, and for some reason it did not work for Ricky once. I've used it multiple times, never had a problem.
Well, unfortunately I don't trust something that's going to throw malware onto my system. So
Yeah.
There's a lot of stains on the back of that link too.
Free. But free is free. Anyway, you can catch up on YouTube. They always have all the links and whatnot. So
yeah. No, but I follow everything that's going on. I may not watch it, but I follow it. So okay. I always know what's going on in wrestling.
All right. So what was your favorite thing of wrestling this week?
Honestly,
how about the Judgment Day was on? I actually thought the Judgment Day was going to show up on Dynamite. They were on Raw. They were on NXT. I thought for sure they were going to show up on Dynamite.
Nah. I mean, Judgment Day Light probably showed up on Dynamite, or probably wanted to, but no.
Who's Judgment? Okay, if you were going to put a goth Judgment Day together in AEW, who would it be?
Well, first
they're already
Darby
together.
Definitely Darby.
Buddy Murphy. Malachi Black, Buddy Murphy, and King Brody, or whatever his name is.
All right.
Like they're already together. That's what I'm saying. Like their Judgment Day Light is already on AEW.
You call them light?
Yeah. Light comparatively to WWE's Judgment Day, they're the weight heavy. You know what? You get the point.
I don't know if I get the point. The only one that's Rhea's gonna kick Julia Hart's ass. We know that, right?
Yeah.
Right. She's gonna. But as for the rest of
Buddy
them,
Murphy's ass too.
Who? Oh, Rhea.
Yeah. She owns him.
Maybe. I don't think any of them are gonna.
She'll make Dirty Dom watch.
I don't. He probably does. I don't think any of them are beating Brody King, including Rhea. I believe Brody would smack the shit out of Rhea just for the hell of it. So, all right, but we did have some action on AEW last night. It was actually a loaded show. It was actually a pretty decent show, I thought. But we did get our 5th members for Blood and Guts. And I thought we should have ran a poll the other day to see who we thought it was going to be. One of these guys we knew, and one I thought would be awesome, but he ended up showing anyway. We ended up getting we get Pac.
Yeah, the bastard's back.
The bastard's back.
Where has he been anyways? Was he off with injury, or what was the deal with him?
Visa issues? I don't know. Probably injuries. We don't know.
He was playing a broken nose, I think, from what was it? That screwdriver.
Kenny Omega.
Yeah. Now this is turning into the NWO versus the NWO Wolfpack, because they seem to gain members every week.
Yeah, right.
Pretty soon, Blood and Guts are going to need 3 cages to to hold them off.
I actually think Pac makes a really good member of the
I
Blackpool
agree.
Combat Club. I hate the name. I hate the Blackpool Combat Club. I hate that because Mox is from Ohio. I mean, that's as foreign as we get in the U.S. But other than that, I don't particularly care for the name. I think this is Don Callis's shot at the Heenan family, right?
Yeah.
No, it's Don Callis' version of the Hart family in Memphis. Like all the lackluster, no name guys that they shoehorned into the Hart family stable that they had in Memphis. Yeah, that's more what this is, in my view.
Are we going to get a Jericho? Is Jericho going to join this group?
I don't want Jericho to join the BCC.
Well, but think about what happened.
Hager took his hat off, bro.
I know.
Like, this is serious. Hager took his hat
I don't
off.
want this hat.
Yeah. Did you see how he pulled it off? Like it was stuck to his head.
Yeah.
It must have been a schmedium because he almost didn't get it off his head.
At this point, though, like what happened to the Jericho Appreciators? I thought that was Jericho's group. Why don't they just have a three-way in Blood and Guts, a three-way five-man, with the JAS versus Blackpool versus the Elite?
I think the JAS ran its course 2 weeks after they came together.
Yeah, well, we knew that long time ago considering Jericho's involved in it, but.
Well,
how many different factions?
Sammy's probably going to be MIA on baby duty in probably 6 months.
Huh?
Who? Oh, Sammy. You didn't know?
Oh, yeah.
What's her face was pregnant?
Lucky son of a bitch.
Is he though? Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Whatever. How many different factions has Jericho been in since he's been in AEW? Besides the Appreciation Society, what else has he been in?
The Dinner Circle. The Dinner Circle.
That's
the Dinner Circle.
The Jazz. What was the other one? There was a third one.
There was a third. No, the Inner Circle was first.
Yeah,
the Inner Circle was first.
Was only two?
What was the second? I thought there was a second one. I could have sworn there was.
JS. That's the two.
Oh, there's only been two. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought there was a third one.
So basically, even though Jericho's only been in two factions in 4 years, he's still boring the daylights out of us every time he does it. So,
I hate to agree with Scotty, but Jericho's a little long in the tooth anymore. His matches are he'll always be a wizard to us. Yes, he'll always be a wizard. But
he's a wizard with a very short wand right about now.
Ooh.
Oh man, I hope somehow Scotty finds this.
All I hear is that Scotty saw Jericho's wand.
Well,
so anyway,
I mean, like the cop body cam footage of when they were arresting him, he had his little pecker out, winging it around at the cops. So you know.
Sure, that wasn't Riddle.
Yeah.
No, Jericho pulled the same stunt. He was drunk one night, I think, over in Europe the last time they were over there, and was
pulled his didgeridoo out.
Pulled his didgeridoo out and was flexing at the cops.
Hey.
So,
is this Fat Jericho or Skinny Jericho?
No, this is Fat Jericho.
He's starting to plump back up again.
Yeah, exactly. This is Dad Bod plus Jericho. Like, so yeah. No.
All right, so we got Kota Ibushi and we got Pac. Pac's great. I'm not sure what Kota Ibushi has for this. I'm not sure what he's bringing to the table here.
Him and Omega are getting together at the Golden Showers again, right? Like
Kenny Omega.
Wasn't that
gone? And Scotty's gone.
And he's gone. His phone overheated again, probably.
Man.
Damn, Scotty.
Rough start.
Your system sucks. Your system sucks. Anyway, we got a Kota Ibushi. I don't know what this adds to Black or the Elite. But I guess we'll see. I've never
Like
been.
every
Hey, there he is.
week it's like every week they got to add somebody from New Japan to the Elite side. It's like their bond or whatever. I'm telling you, it's the NWO Wolfpack. They're gonna get like a new member from New Japan every week.
I've never been impressed with any of these blood and guts matches. Since
Well,
every week somebody's bleeding.
Well,
Yeah.
that and Moxley's in it. He'll bleed before he gets in the cage, and then
Speaking of bleeding, did you see
and
the
then-
new rules? The
Yeah, I
new rules that
did.
they laid down?
I did.
What? No, I
reading
did that. I did not see. What
I
were the
was
new
reading
rules?
that just before we started.
Here, a couple of them. You cannot take a fan's drink. You can't take their food anymore. You can't put your hands on a fan, which, duh.
They're not supposed to be bleeding in the crowd area. Anything with blood on it should not be thrown into the crowd. They need to have like pre-evaluated, I guess like an okay to do certain moves like pile
And
drivers.
honestly, that's how wrestling. That's how wrestling is. That you always check with the booker before you do anything. First off, if there's going to be a chair used in every match, there's no reason to use a chair in every match, right? It's not special. So
yeah, no like
there's a
blind
run
chair
in, there's a
shots,
run in.
buckle bombs, none of that
Yep.
shit.
Yep. There's run-ins every match. There's a run-in. Like all that stuff needs to be approved and written out ahead of time to make the show more better for the fans. Makes sense.
Okay, it makes complete sense. But considering the last 4 years, Tony Khan is the booker, and Tony Khan has okayed every single use of blood, every single table spot, every single chair spot, every single run-in. Like, sorry,
Scotty. Oh, shoot. Thought we lost you. No, I think
No,
so. You're wrong. You're wrong. I don't
Yeah.
think he's approved any of it. I think that they just do it. I think Tony says, "Hey, Mox, this is who your opponent is this week. This is your finish. Whatever you do to get there, right?" And honestly, because sometimes when I do booking,
Tony hasn't been stepped on before anyway because he has no balls.
like his little Jericho has been stepped on 37 times. Now, when Chucky and I book matches and talk matches, that kind of stuff, we talk with guys. We tell them up front. And Scott, have you ever sat in on any of the pre-show meetings, or we boot you out? Okay.
no, they keep booting me out.
We keep booting you out. And there's a reason for that, right? So we want to know what's going on at all times because you have to protect the crowd, right? If there's going to be, if it's a weapons match, you have to make sure that the two people that you have in there that you trust, right? So we have certain guys that'll wing fucking weapons at each other and not even think about the people that are on the other side of whoever they're whipping it at, and hits people. We just had a show recently where a kendo stick went flying out of the ring and bounced up and hit a guy in the eye, right? He loved it, right? But what if he didn't love it, right? Chucky would go out of business. Chucky didn't have any fucking money like that. Like Chucky would, they would sue Chucky and whatever. Can't get blood from a stone, I guess. But Tony Khan, on the other hand, billionaires, right?
Yeah.
These guys have tons of money. TNT, they have tons of money. Like Turner has money, right?
Yeah.
If you get Scotty, if you get hit in the face with a kendo, hey buddy, if you get hit in the face with a kendo stick or something sitting in an AEW or WWE show, what do you think you're gonna do?
Call Stephen Pinu.
He's gonna-
Yeah, that's exactly what you're gonna do. You're gonna make a
He's
phone
gonna
call.
throw a Coke can at him.
Yeah, you're gonna. And honestly, Joey Janela could have got in some deep ass trouble for doing that.
Yeah, and I mean,
Right? But you loved it. You're one of those guys who was like, I got a story.
Yeah.
I got a story. And how I look at it too, if I run my mouth to a wrestler, which I'm at that point with wrestling that I don't do that. Like I understand how hard everyone works. Like I give people shit, but I don't give them shit to the point where like I got to throw stuff at them or have them throw something at me. I forgot where I was going with that, but anyway. You enjoy it. A lot of people would look at it differently and just be like, well, guess what? I own this motherfucker. JEW is what this place is called now. Jason Elite Wrestling. So honestly, I think there's Tony's getting advisors from other people or other like outside of AEW, right? It's not the Young Bucks. It's not Kenny Omega, whoever else is in charge over there. I think it's TNT, sponsors. I think they're saying, hey, listen, we love what you do, even though your ratings are shit most of the time. We love what you do, but we don't want to get sued, right? Campbell's Soup doesn't want to get sued because John Moxley decided he was going to bleed in the kid's mouth.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just...
Or Domino's doesn't want to get sued because Nick Gage used a pizza cutter on somebody. Yeah.
There he goes. Jason's gonna bleed out on live stream.
Yeah. Listen. I might go hard way here. Anyway.
But no, I'm honestly glad for this though, because I'm glad to hear that they're finally tightening this stuff down, because it's something that's been on my mind ever since they first started. Like the
4 years though. It took them 4 years to get there.
It took them 4 years to do it, but I mean, they're finally tightening stuff down and being like, no, you can't use a chair in every match. No, you can't go out into the crowd. Although I still I get what they're saying about not grabbing the food and stuff like that. I still think the MJF spot where he took the kid's drink and threw it in the kid's face.
The mother's drink, right? Wasn't it the
mother's? Threw the mother's drink in the kid's face. I still think that was classic and that was good heel tactics and stuff like that. It was a good way to get heel heat. But I do understand what they're saying and why they're saying it, so I can go along with it. But yeah, like the bleeding in the crowd, the throwing, and who's the idiot? And I'm sure it's probably Moxley. Wiped his face with a towel one time and tossed it into the crowd because he freaking could, freaking giving everybody in the crowd hepatitis C. I mean, and funny enough.
Hey, my sources just told me John Moxley has been busted open just listening to you.
Yeah. but funny enough, people have been sued over hepatitis C, getting it and receiving it getting it from other wrestlers, whether it's in the crowd or one wrestler giving it to another wrestler.
Would you say they got it the hard way?
They got it the hard way, exactly. But no, so I'm very glad that they're finally tightening the reins on this stuff, and maybe they can start to take some of this stuff that makes no sense when they use a chair shot in every match or a run in every match, and start making this stuff make sense, with the top stars and with the people who deserve to do it, and let the friggin' jobbers just be there and just have a jobber match and be done, and not friggin' go 20 minutes with blood and every move in the book. So,
well, again, I'm surprised that it took 40
years
to get here. All these different places, the Maryland Athletic Commission is tough. Look at WWE, couldn't even run in Baltimore for a while because they got fined big time, so they didn't go back to Maryland forever. Like Maryland Athletic Commission, Las Vegas Athletic Commission, they all have rules, right? They all have rules. And how these people make their money is for you breaking their rules, right?
Yeah.
So who knows? We'll probably find out at some point how many times AEW's been fined and what they paid.
AEW got fined in Baltimore for an unsanctioned match.
Yep. That was Moxley.
That was Moxley match.
Yeah.
Yep.
Where he suplexed him into the barbed wire thing out in the arena somewhere.
Yeah. I remember when that happened, because that made a lot of big time news around here and across the websites and podcasts and stuff like that.
That was like that was a pay-per-view, wasn't it?
That was All Out, I believe.
Yeah. So
like that.
Well, it's about time they got a little bit of control over there. I mean, they also are taking away like the 900s, the 450s, all the triple splash, whatever. I mean, what's Commander going to do now?
Yeah. Well, now here's the thing: are they going to take away the Canadian Destroyer? Because
there's a lot of. Now there is a list. I don't know if you guys can look it up. I can look it up real quick. There is a list of moves that they have taken away also, and a lot of them are like tombstone type drivers.
Yeah. It's easy to be approved or whatever. Shit. Hold on, let me find it and see how.
Well, because the thing that I'm thinking about is what even pay-per-view it was. I just remember the fact that Dante Martin gets injured off of a overdone Canadian Destroyer off of a ladder.
Well,
4 tables.
Kenny Omega just got dumped on his head twice, I believe, from Will Ospreay.
And that didn't
Forbidden Door match.
His brain, Omega's brains are already
They
scrambled.
need to be approved by medics and coaches. Spots and bumps on ring apron and outside, table, ladder, chair spots in and out of the ring, only allowed with padding. Any elevated spots outside the barricades, dives, ladder spots on the stage, around the arena, and other places outside. All pile driver, tombstone variations, including sit down, inverted, poison, hurricane ranas, inverted breakers, high risk dives or top rope moves, 450, 630, double moonsaults, SSP, intentional bleeding of any sort, not just blading, throwing people into, through, over ring steps, commentary table, bell table, or guardrails and barricades, chairs, pipes, kendo sticks, hammers, ring bells, bats, chains, title belts, thumbtacks, skewers, barbed wire, and other sharp puncturing objects, powders, aerosol sprays, or liquids, throwing any weapons or objects, chairs, etc.
Well, wrestling is over. Wrestling is over as we know it.
Well,
Dynamite off the air, Collision off the air.
Well, but here's the thing, and here's what's interesting about this, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take a very quick walk back through history. Okay, 88 is when TNT or when TBS bought out Crockett Promotions, correct?
Yep.
If I remember my dates right.
Yep.
Okay, what was the first thing? The first they bought Crockett. What was the first thing that happened? Dusty comes out. Has the deal with the Road Warriors where they spike him in the eye.
Oh,
he gets
gnarly.
He gets massive juice, and as soon as that happens, 1, Dusty's gone as Booker, and 2, they forbid any kind of physical violence. Like they basically almost forbade wrestling in general. It was just like, just go in the ring and grab a hold all the time. Like they didn't want.
Do we know what state that was in?
I don't know. I don't.
Like
know
I said, because all these different places have different rules.
Yeah.
Like West Virginia is like the Wild Wild West.
Well, I think it was Atlanta though, because they were starting stuff on TBS at that point. They were at Techwood Drive. So
gotcha.
my assumption
knows the address.
Christ.
Well, again, it's
3rd floor, 2nd door on the left.
No, Techwood Drive.
It has 2 bathrooms. One of the women's bathrooms is really big.
The studio was on the ground
floor.
If you knew your history, you'd know the studio was on the ground floor.
How many times have you tried to sneak into Stamford, Connecticut, and Vince's office?
Hey, why did Yokozuna keep? I thought he was dead. Tell Rikishi we had
Hush Money scandal. He's the one who was peeking through the door and saw
it. Yeah, I'm the whistleblower, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the one that told the board of directors what was going on because I saw it all happen.
You're the blower. I don't know if it's a whistleblower.
Yeah, but I like this is history repeating itself. TBS, Turner Broadcasting, buys a wrestling promotion, soon after bans almost all forms of violence on that said wrestling promotion. Now, that was almost immediate. This one took them about 4 years to ban it. But it's the exact same, like history repeats itself. When something like this happens, like people have got to remember, like, and here's what's going to end up happening. And this is just, like, I think Tony Khan can run this thing till he dies, the promotion. But the problem I think is going to happen is something stupid is going to happen in this company where something doesn't get approved or they do something stupid and TBS does what they did in 2000 and say, bye-bye, get off the air. Or no, 01 actually. Bye-bye, get off the air. We don't want you. We're selling you to somebody else. I mean, they can't sell AEW because it's Tony Khan, but they can at least kick AEW off the air. So you're saying in what next year we'll be watching AEW on Spike? You never know.
After MJF spits in some mother's cup of vodka and then throws it in her 10-year-old son's face.
See, I think MJF is smart enough to do that once and never do it again if he's told not to. We'll see.
Hey, listen, I don't know if you're watching. He's a changed man. He's a changed man. He's a different guy now. Him and Adam Cole.
Nah, he's still the same MJF. He's just toying with his prey. So
we're gonna move on from the rules thing because I'm sure more stuff's gonna come out. But we are getting some good stuff out of MJF and Cole. Now we talked about this on Monday, and if you haven't gotten a chance to go do it, go back to our YouTube page. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and check that out. I believe we were talking about this. Scotty's phone died. So anyway, we're getting some good stuff. These guys are shooting shots at the bar. Like there was a spot where 4 chicks showed up, and he said, "Hey, I don't know about you. Do the math. 2 for you, 2 for me." So,
now, like again,
he comes back to the bar, yanking his zipper up.
Yeah, pulling his zipper up. Because hey, man, you can't do that. So, I hope this new rules change is not going to ruin what they're doing with MJF and Adam Cole.
I think MJF can find other ways of getting heat, and like again, you can you can't touch the fans, but you can jaw jack with them, and I can totally see him kind of being the Terry Funk of AEW.
You were the king jaw jacker of fans.
God damn it!
Oh, he fell off his chair again.
I hate this thing. Trying to get this thing to
your system sucks.
Well, yeah, I know. I will be buying a tripod later. I'm also trying to keep my phone cool so it doesn't friggin' go off the air.
I got a tripod now. Oh.
But anyways, what was I saying?
I don't fucking know. No, I'm just kidding. We were talking about MJF. He can get heat.
Yeah,
other ways.
Get the Terry Funk style of heel where he can jaw jack with the fans, and like he can throw so much shade without ever touching them or doing anything to their drinks or doing any kind of stupid stuff that's gonna make him he'll still have enough heat to go around and he'll be good. So and here's the thing, even though MJF is not as big as the fans, I still think he could do some of the Terry Funk stuff and get away with, like, take some of Terry Funk's mannerisms and get away with it. Because you think about this for a sec. MJF is like, he may not be the big guy and the scary guy, but between, like, if a fan is in the crowd and a fan's like, I'm gonna jaw jack with, like, MJF can back them down verbally, and like he can just shut them up in so many ways that he doesn't have to touch them or do anything physical to get any kind of heat on it. So kind of like Terry Funk used to. So I think it'll be it'll still work for MJF. But
Randy says this is the modern day Triple H and Shawn Michaels. I don't know if I agree with that.
No.
And I don't know if we'll ever get that again.
I mean, again, because I don't see it as them working together. I see this as just simply MJF, like I said, playing with his food. He's literally like, he's just toying with Adam Cole. I'll just be friends with him while I have to team up with him, and then when his back is turned, I'll stab him with the knife.
Hey, they both said that. They both said that on Wednesday.
Yeah,
and I know you don't have cable.
Yeah,
but they both said that on Wednesday.
What was it? When they were playing Fight Forever?
Yeah, they ended up playing Fight Forever together.
And they won the
pretty touching moment. Pretty touching moment. MJF doesn't have any friends. He's never played co-op. And MJF said, you're all right. You're pretty cool. About brought a tear to my eye for sure. Brought a tear to MJF's eye too. And they both said, when we first started this, I thought for sure that I was just going to undercut you. And MJF was like, me too, buddy. So, Yeah, we will get a turn here.
Adam Cole says, "I'll wear the shirt, but we're gonna do what I want to do first."
That's how they end up playing Fight Forever.
Oh God.
So, but either way, this might be the best thing going in AEW right now.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
and they need this. They need this.
It's on a lower tier, but it's pretty much you want to know what's about to happen, like kind of like the Bloodline storyline in WWE. Like I'm very curious to I want to see, how long they can make this work. Can they go 6, 8, 9 weeks where they, keep this up, keep fighting, go up the food chain together, but there's still that, will MJF turn? Will Adam Cole be the one to turn? Like I could maybe even see Adam Cole turning and stabbing MJF first.
I see them both going heel.
Yeah.
Adam Cole looks like he's a great heel anyway, but they got me on the edge of my seat. I got to see them do this double clothesline.
Yeah. And he
has called for this double clothesline for 2 weeks now.
Adam Cole hasn't been used well as a baby.
Boy, they're in the finals for the blind eliminator tournament. So.
That's right. We get that on Saturday, right?
Is that on
Collision?
I can't remember if they said Collision or Dynamite next week. I don't remember.
Yeah, I think we get it on. I think we get the final on Collision.
Nice.
And then the following Sunday is Double or Nothing, right?
No. Their next week is not till
August.
I thought they had something coming up in end of July.
No. Their next one's at Wembley Stadium or whatever.
That's the next one?
Wembley Stadium is in August, so I don't think they have.
And then that's All In, and then All Out is in September. And All Out's in CM Punkville.
That place will be rocking.
Oh, yeah.
June 25th, August 27th is All In. You're correct. Damn it, Ricky. Damn it, Ricky, you're right.
But I think what they can still make this. I still think they can make this play out for a while. And again, they need to kind of sidetrack MJF with still have him and Cole doing their stuff for the tag teams in the tag team world. Then sidetrack MJF with something, another opponent for a little bit, build that up, and then but continue to build this thing with Adam Cole. So it's building up and up and up until they hit Wembley, and then just blow it out at Wembley. And really, because that way you keep MJF doing something. Maybe if you can find a way to use Adam Cole in something. Keep them together, but apart at the same time, so that they're on the same track, they're going in the same direction, but then they kind of have to take two different roads to get to Wembley, and then boom, put them back together at Wembley, and boom, you got a main event right there. So, but
Jeez,
that's just
what a fucking detour
in a month.
I mean, again, it's hard. I know it's going to be hard because it's a month out, but
shush.
No, he's the other company. Shoosh Boys.
I really hope this Blood and Guts is going to be the end of BCC and the Elite, because I think this is past its course. But I said, here we go.
For another 2
versus
years.
Wolfpack.
Yeah, I'm kind of over the BBC in general, but now that they've added Pac, so we'll see where they go with it. All right. We're going to talk about, we got a pay-per-view this weekend, boys. Did you know that? Impact Wrestling Slammiversary. Impact, right. It's on that cable channel you don't get.
Yeah.
So
it's on that cable channel nobody watches.
Most likely. I honestly don't know who pays for these pay-per-views because we got to look up their ratings one time.
Know who the hell's probably going to be at this pay-per-view.
Well, I got them right in front of me. So we have 10 matches. It's an AEW card here. 10 matches. We have two. We have 20
wrestlers that can do.
No, that's a lot of people doing double duty. And actually, Bully Ray puts on a mask and comes out as someone else. So, we got two pre-show matches. So the first pre-show match is the Death Dolls. That's Courtney Rush and Jessica, and Jody Threat, yeah, versus the Shantaraj. That is the worst name ever. Giselle Shaw, Savannah Evans, and Jai Vidal. I don't watch a lot of Impact. I can tell you I know who the Death Dolls are. I know who Giselle Shaw is, but the rest of these, I have no idea who they are. So it'll be a total guess. You guys watch Impact?
No.
Okay. Do you know anything about Impact?
No.
All right. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna read you off who's wrestling, and you're just gonna tell me who you think's gonna fucking win.
Well, with the name like Death Dolls, that's who I'm going for.
All right.
I think I'm going there as well.
All right. Well, screw you guys. Get you guys. I'm going the other way. I'm going with Giselle Shaw, Savannah Evans, and Jai Vidal. Probably shouldn't because they're names I've never heard of. Anyway.
And can't pronounce.
I hear Ski Wash match is what that one should be called. Impact Digital Media Championship. Explain this to me. Matt Cardona. He started this digital media bullshit, right? And he's the one that was the digital media internet champion. He was the internet champion.
Well, he was the king of the internet when he was with WWE doing the Zack Ryder gimmick because he had all that deal. So now he wants his full internet fame to be realized in Impact and stuff like that.
He's not even in Impact.
I know.
I don't even know where the fuck he's at.
He's everywhere. The dude is he's running that Indiana Jones gimmick, the Indie God. It's fucking great. He dresses just like Indiana Jones. Matt Cardona, he's a G. The guy's a fucking G. I've got a pizza cutter. I got a pizza cutter with his name on it. By the way, there will be pizza cutter news of the day. Will be coming up.
Jason accidentally.
I fucking hate this. I hate this. Bring back the 24/7, 365, 7-Eleven title, and get rid of this stupid digital media. If you put if it's a belt, it needs to be a fake belt. And the only way you see it is if you have a picture of yourself on the internet. They should not be carrying a strap around with this shit on it. Well, digital media champion.
Well, and here's the thing. Here's where again I can understand as a product of the younger generation. I can understand that a lot of things now.
You're 40.
Huh?
You're 40, you old fuck.
Yeah, I'm 39. Do not age me more than I am.
Ricky, how old are you, Ricky?
I'm very close to 39. I got a few weeks.
Okay.
Right. So as your elder, I had AOL.
Yeah.
I remember AOL.
I had 37 of those fucking AOL discs sitting on my.
Yeah.
And I had different. Every time your subscription ran out for 30 days, you had to get a new disc.
Yep.
So I'm the digital media champion.
Yeah.
I've had more AOL discs than anybody in history. They used to come in the mail. I picked them up at Martin's grocery store. I'm the digital champ. This is some of the dumbest shit ever. And
but let me finish what I was going to say though, because again, in this day,
none of these guys, I see no imprint, no footprint from any of these guys on the internet.
I let me finish what I'm. This title, the title that I'm speaking the title right now. The title is to this generation what the TV title was to the last generation. You know, back then, TV was big, so they created the TV title in the NWA as a way to WCW era to kind of, give an extra push.
That would be the TNT and the TBS title there, genius.
Yeah, well, but that's AEW. This is friggin' Impact. So, I mean, again, I'm not saying I agree with it. I'm just saying that this is what they are doing. They are pushing.
Listen,
Yeah. Mister,
this
I got
title here, I know more than you do about wrestling title.
Yeah, well,
Holds more weight than a digital media championship title.
yeah.
And Frank,
I'm
they
just
held up
saying.
Scotty for 2 reigns.
Yeah.
Yeah, by the way, look how long you stretched it out.
I didn't even wear it. I put
That's
it
right.
over my shoulder. I never even wore it.
That's right. This has got more, honestly, this has got more relevancy
Again,
than the digital media championship.
I don't disagree with you, but I see what they're trying to do. I'm not saying I'm a fan of it, but I see what they're trying to do.
This is the modern day participation award. That's what the fuck this is.
Moving on.
It is the modern day.
On.
Hey, you want to be a wrestler? You can be the digital media champion. Get the fuck out of here with this shit.
Yeah.
Anyway,
moving on.
Joe Hendry versus Kenny King. Now, Kenny King is old Ring of Honor guy. I wish he'd come back over to Ring of Honor because he was more relevant.
You killed
versus. You're right. I believe in Joe Hendry. I really like Joe Hendry. I don't think he doesn't need his belt. He's over. I'm going with Joe Hendry over Kenny King.
Sure.
I like Kenny King. I mean, again, like ever since we went to Final Battle and saw him put through the ladder, and again, everyone's yelling. Who was that put him through that ladder? I don't even remember.
Was it Brody King?
Might have been BrodyKing that put him through that.
I can't remember, but dude.
It was one of the big guys. I just don't remember
We thought he was dead. Oh, was it?
Might have been the other black guy.
Prince. Yeah. Was it? It wasn't Moses.
No.
Was it? What's his name? What's the dude's name? Oh God. I got the fucking thing right here. Nope. That's
doesn't have the name.
Shane Taylor. Was it Shane Taylor?
Yes, it was Shane Taylor.
That's who it is. Shane Taylor put it through. Woo!
Yeah.
God, I'm surprised Kenny King's still living.
Oh, I know. But
anyway,
and I've seen him in other stuff, so I would go Kenny King.
Kenny King, okay. And Ricky doesn't care. All right, number one contender match, Impact X Division Champion, 5-way Ultimate X match. Now you've seen this Ultimate X match, right? Where they put there's like bungee cord X across above the ring.
Yeah.
And they put the belt in the middle, and then they kind of like climb over this X thing to get to this belt. This is a number one contender match. So you got Speedball Mike Bailey versus Jonathan Gresham versus Kushida. Ha, what a waste, Kushida. Kevin Knight and formerly Alan Angels, but I guess he's just called himself Alan Angels or just Angels, whatever.
Yeah.
He's as relevant now as he was with that group.
Dark Order.
Anyway,
Speedball, I think, is the one I'd go for in this one.
Speedball Mike Bailey. What do you got?
Give me Gresham.
Every time I like Jonathan Gresham, every time I pick him, he doesn't fucking win.
God damn it.
I'm going. Scotty fall down again. I'm going with Mike Bailey also. Okay, you got a one-off match: Eddie Edwards versus Frankie Kazarian.
Ooh, Kazarian. I forgot that he went back to Impact.
No one else wants him, bro.
Yeah.
No one else wants him.
Okay, we're doing it this way.
Frankie Old Man Kazarian. Who you got in this? Eddie Edwards.
Frankie
Kazarian.
But honestly, I mean, he's old, but he's still got it in the ring. So I'm going Kazarian.
Okay.
Yeah, he's the only one I recognize out of that group.
I picked Kazarian to win. I didn't pick Kazarian to win last time, and he won. I'm not picking him again. I'm going with Eddie Edwards. Actually, maybe I'll switch that. I have to think about that. Because Eddie Edwards seems to be the guy that's putting everybody over now. Now, these two guys are older than Chris Jericho, so whatever. All right, we got the Impact Knockouts World Tag Team Champions. The Coven, Taylor Wilde and Keelan King versus Masha Slamovich and Killer Kelly.
Who?
Give me Killer Kelly and Slamovich.
There you go. Slamovich. I fucking love her.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, I gotta go with that just because of the name. That's hysterical.
Yeah. Slamovich. Honestly, the best women's wrestling name out there right now. By far. If you can look her up on YouTube, look at her last match. She had like a hardcore match in DCW.
Oh, gee.
Ooh. Jesus Christ. Okay. All right, we got the battle of the really old people.
Oh, God.
Chris Sabin. He's the Impact X Division champion right now. Chris Sabin versus Leo Rush. Now remember,
Leo Rush.
Chris Sabin fucked us over and won this title at the last pay-per-view. Screwed us all over.
Chris Sabin. I can't stand Leo Rush.
Okay.
Yeah, Sabin for me.
What did he do in WWE? Wasn't he like blowing a whistle or something?
Who?
What was Leo Rush's gimmick? What was he
He
doing?
was the mouthpiece for Bobby Lashley.
Yeah.
Right, but what was he doing? He was saying something or like a whistle or
No,
some
he had
bullshit.
a
He just
catchphrase. I don't remember.
Yelling Lashley with a really obnoxious sounding voice, and I wanted to like punch him in the face.
Leo Rush is actually a pretty decent wrestler. He does a lot of work with MCW. So
Yeah. Well, he's a. Excuse me.
I'd
He's
like to see him wrestle the inside of a garbage truck.
Leo Rush is an alumni of MCW, so
coming to a BFI near you.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on here. Get rid of that. Okay, I'm also going with Chris Sabin. Who did you go with, Ricky or Scotty?
Yeah, I'm going Sabin. So.
Okay. Impact World Championship. This is the Men's World Championship. Alex Shelley versus Nick Aldis.
Oh, who's the champion?
Alex Shelley's a champion. Remember Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin are Motor City Machine Guns?
Yes, that's right. That's right.
And they both were wrestling singles competition for whatever reason. I think because of injury. At the last pay-per-view, they both fucking won. And no one picked these guys to win. So, surprise.
A better time than now, I guess.
This is Alex Shelley's first defense on a pay-per-view versus Nick Aldis.
See, here's the thing.
This is Nick Aldis's what's his name's husband. What's her name?
Maria.
Mickey James. Mickey James.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they met at a porno.
As much as I get the fact that it's the first title defense for this guy, I like Nick Aldis. And honestly, if you're going to do anything with that company, put your belt on Nick Aldis because he is money every time. So I have to say Nick Aldis, but I'm pretty sure they're going to just keep it with the current champion.
Yeah, at that pay-per-view, this was the only one I got right was Nick Aldis, and I put one on it. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to do a little bit more research because I haven't watched, and will be watching Impact tonight, even though it was pre-taped and there was already spoilers. I don't know if Alex Shelley was just a placeholder champion for Nick Aldis, so I'm gonna do a little bit more studying. But I would love to see Nick Aldis with this belt. He looked great with the 10 pounds of gold. I think he was also supposed to go to WWE, and then they went in that hiring freeze.
Yeah.
So there's that. Okay, who do you got there, Rick?
Yeah, give me the guy with the belt.
Give it Alex Shelley.
Yeah, there we go.
I have a rule. I don't pick anybody with two first names. So, Impact Knockouts World Championship, the women's Impact Knockouts. Deonna Purrazzo versus Trinity.
I have no idea who Trinity is, so
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. It's Naomi.
Oh, Naomi. Okay. Yes. Okay.
Her real name is Trinity Fatu.
I forgot about that. Yeah. But she's going by Trinity, so I didn't think about that. But
come on, man, feel the glow.
As much as I like Trinity and stuff like that, Deonna Purrazzo is a name, and she's been around, and she's held belts in other places, and she's the current champion, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna pick Purrazzo to hold on to it for now, but I think they're gonna probably end up putting the belt on Trinity down the road here pretty soon. So,
agreed.
Yeah.
I love Deonna Purrazzo. She's my favorite Impact person. She's built like a real woman. These skinny bitches.
Hey, your Carmella's skinny.
Not anymore. She's fattened up. Corey hit her with the plumping device, thickened her up. I'm going with Trinity. Trinity's long overdue. I think she held the world title in WWE for what, a month?
Yeah.
2 weeks. It wasn't very long. Probably just to give Charlotte 14 and 15 or 13 and 14 or whatever championship wins that was. But I'm going with Trinity here. Trinity is money. They need to put these belts on some big stars here. So Trinity is my pick for show.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, that's it. You guys want to play a game?
We got a question I posted, genius.
Oh shit. Okay, we'll pull it up. I mean, pull it out. Pull it out.
Okay. All
What's
right,
your question
so
there for
the
Harvard?
Thursday question is: name a dream match you wish you could see, including the stipulation for the dream match.
Oh, a dream match. All right. Do we
Anybody
want to
in
ask?
their
Do we want to
prime.
ask Scotty what his is? You know, we
CM Punk versus CM Punk.
keep it around.
I actually
CM
have
Punk
to,
versus him.
I had to think about this one really quick. So
Okay, well, Ricky, go ahead and give us your dream match.
I would love to have seen a fatal four-way between Kurt Angle, Bryan Danielson, Chris Benoit, and Bret Hart.
Oh,
Ooh.
Four of probably the best technical wrestlers of all time in a four-way match, one fall to the finish.
wow. All right. Well, I'm going with a triple threat. The stipulation is a slot bucket match.
Slot bucket.
Loser gets slop dumped on him. Nails, recently out of jail Nails. Duke the Dumpster Drosy. And Kamala the Ugandan Giant.
Oh, shit.
That is my dream match. First one, slot bucket over the head, loses.
Wow.
Who's
Yeah.
got the slot bucket, Sonny?
Oh, that's it. I wasn't bringing managers. This is all inside a solid steel cage.
I mean, she's in the jail with Nails, so I mean,
Is she in jail?
Yeah.
she killed a dude drunk driving in a car unregistered.
Oh shit! That was last year, right? Was that
That
last
was like
year?
a couple years ago, I think.
No, it was last year. It was last year.
Yeah, I remember that now.
Oh, they coincided with
Sonny.
Jeff Hardy's. They coincided with Jeff Hardy's DUI in the same state.
Yeah.
You know what I heard today, Scotty? You got yours yet? You still thinking?
Oh yeah, I got mine.
I heard there must have been some kind of, and I wasn't watching wrestling then for whatever reason. I was probably either wrestling myself or chasing tail. There was I didn't know that Lita and Matt Hardy dated.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you know that?
Yes.
Okay. So I didn't know that. I knew she was with them at one point. But I didn't know. All I know is Remy. That's all I know. That she's the only girl I know for Matt. So Lita must have broke up with him.
He was out with an injury
for Edge.
And
Yes.
yeah, she was traveling with Edge.
Yes, she was. Adam Copeland. And then there must have been some kind of talk show where Lita was on there and Matt called in.
It was the WWE Bite This.
Yeah.
Yes. Now, what is Bite This? Was that like a talk show? What was it?
So
Like the bump?
pre YouTube and everything else, WWE had this little digital show called Bite This. BYTE.
Was there a title for it?
Huh?
Like a world title, like digital media Bite
No.
This championship?
There was no
Okay.
title for it. There was no.
Thank God.
But Bite This was actually pretty funny because they had Josh Matthews, if I remember right, after he decided not to become a wrestler, They used him as one of the
Tough enough, Josh Matthews.
Yes, Tough Enough Josh Matthews. They used him as one of the co-hosts of that, and then they bring on random wrestlers to talk. One time they did. It was right before.
Randy Chris says Lita was a slut.
It was right before ECW, the first one.
That's good shit.
They did Paul Heyman and Dreamer. Paul Heyman and Dreamer came on and hosted Bite This to talk about One Night Stand before it happened. But anyways, long story short, Matt calls in and outs Adam and Lita on that episode and starts ripping them a new one verbally, and it starts this whole backstage fight between Adam and Matt that led to the on-screen fight with Adam and Matt that led to quite a bit of money being drawn for a very short period of time. So because everybody knew what had happened, so now everybody, like, it was one of the most downloaded episodes of Bite This ever.
I bet, because I didn't get a chance because I was busy doing other stuff today, but when I get a chance, I'm gonna go to YouTube and watch it, because
it's on there.
I never thought anybody could sound like such a bitch, but Matt Hardy calling into this show and basically crying. Crying. Why did you leave me for Adam Copeland? And he was using their shoot names too. And like, I'm dying. I'm like, oh my God, this.
Lita got.
I thought Jeff was the drunk.
Lita got some fucking heat too from the crowd. It was great.
But she played into it so well, and when they turned this whole thing into her and Edge on screen, she played into it, and again, like, became one of the most hated women on national television at that point. It was great. I'm
now in love with Lita.
All right, so who do you got here, Scotty?
Well, this one's going to throw back to like wrestling here, because I actually, when you brought up Kurt Angle, it made me think about something. Kurt Angle, triple threat.
You think about milk and cookies?
Yeah. No, what I'd like to see is a triple threat with all three guys in their prime: Kurt Angle, Brock Lesnar, and Danny Hodge. That's a name that a lot of people aren't going to know, but he was one of the original mainline wrestling, NCAA champions. That was like the Briscoes were known, and a lot of these other national champions were known, but Danny Hodge was known. Like, everybody knew who Danny Hodge was. If you were from Florida, you knew the Briscoes. If you were from Texas, you knew the Funks. But everyone across the United States knew who Danny Hodge was. So Danny Hodge, Brock Lesnar, Kurt Angle, triple threat, and honestly, let him go. Let him shoot. I would love to see all three guys and see what the three of them could do against each other. So that would be my ultimate dream match.
All right. So we're going to do a quick down list here. Randy goes Andre the Giant versus Taker in a casket match.
Ooh.
I put up a picture of Danny Hodge.
There you go.
You gotta get He died at 80 something, 88 something.
88, 89 something.
Yeah. So but Kurt Angle, they would have beat him because he's already dead. So.
Yeah, well, I said in their prime.
Oh, in their prime. Okay.
Yeah.
He's built like he's built like a wrestler.
Yep.
Let's see here. Randy also opted for Bruno Sammartino and Ric Flair in a 60-minute Iron Man match.
Style clash there.
Yeah, definitely a style clash.
I don't think Flair could go with bleeding for about 55 minutes. He might bleed out.
Hey, he can go longer than Moxley can. That's for sure.
Who do you got in that? Well, okay, so we know who the booker is going to pick in that, right? They're going to pick Bruno because Bruno held the belt for 900 years. But who do you got in that? Who do you think wins that match?
Oh man, I gotta go Bruno.
Just different style. Honestly, back then, those guys wrestled. Like it wasn't all this showboat. Ric Flair was a big showboater. Like I think Bruno got tired of his shit and then shot on him.
but and yes, I can agree with you on that. But here's the thing about it. Again, Bruno, like the Northeast style of wrestling was the shorter matches. You know, the I don't think Bruno could have hung. I mean, Bruno in a shoot fight, Bruno could have hung with Flair for 60. That's no question.
So how about Ric Flair back in the 70s?
We're talking like prime.
Yeah,
prime.
Because remember Ric Flair used to be this monster, this huge bodybuilder. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, even then, like again, I don't know. It's that's a hard one. I give the edge to Flair just because, like you said, he's a showboater, and the thing is he also. I don't think he got the name the dirtiest player in the game for nothing. I think he had some stuff, even though that a lot of it was worked. I think he could have had some fun shooting on Bruno and kind of really pulling out some of the dirty tricks. So,
all right, what's the next one?
We got Steve Ridgely. Shame we never got Taker and Sting in a casket or buried alive match. I mean,
no.
You know Taker would be winning that all the way because Sting was never booked for shit in WWE anyway. And
true.
Taker's not going to lose his own match.
It's two heroes. People that like everybody loves.
Now wait a minute. Taker wasn't always. Yeah, this is dream matches. Yeah, these are dream matches. Doesn't matter if it's face or heel, but heel Taker, Mark Callis.
No, but here's the thing about it. Okay, no matter like Taker, like so, if you're looking at it this way,
Sting ready for story time with Scotty Stargell, baby.
baby.
I will keep this short. Sting and Taker are both beloved from their time in the business. People, the NWA crowd loves Sting, the WWE crowd love Taker. You put them together. Who like you said, who's going over? Taker's probably going to go over, but then those who like Sting are like, oh my gosh, that's a big disappointment. And if Taker loses, oh my gosh, that's like the crowd on that side. Oh my, like there's no winner in that. So that's one of those matches I'm glad we never did get.
Well, keep in mind they're dream matches, but honestly, Taker would have been an on the fence guy for everybody, right? He's either the American Badass or he's the
Ministry of Darkness.
Ministry of Darkness, right? You don't know who you're going to get. Sting is going to be beloved no matter what. So I don't think Sting ever becomes a heel in that. And it doesn't matter heel or face. I think honestly, might have been a pretty good match. Slow, but it would have been a pretty good match.
We got Boogie Jackson, the Bloodline versus the Hurt Business, 10-man tornado tag, no DQ. Sami Zayn with Team Bloodline and Omos with the Hurt Business. Cedric Shelton, MVP, and Bobby Lashley. I like this one. I would also say get rid of Sami Zayn, insert Rikishi, and then on the other side you go Rock, Umaga, Yoko, Rocky Johnson, and High Chief Peter Maivia.
Woo!
Actually, take out High Chief Peter Maivia and put in his wife.
Ha! God.
Did you ever have you watched Young Rock where she was like the booker?
Yeah.
Like she was badass. She would cut your throat. I'm pretty sure she's the one that killed Brody. Pretty sure. That's a pretty good one.
She shot him from the ground.
I know. I would like that. Would be a pretty solid.
That's probably the best one. That's the best one. Good job there, Boogie.
Yeah, I like it. Grayson Knapp, Braun Strowman versus Ryback in an I Quit match. That would probably be a who doesn't kill each other first match.
No, even better. They both say I quit at the exact same time, and they both have to retire. It's a retirement stipulation. Whoever says I quit has to retire. They both say it at the same time, and both have to quit.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot a pizza cutter news on Ryback here real shortly. I'm about at the end of my rope with this fucking Ryback. He's begging for a fucking job. The guy's begging for. Hey, I would entertain Impact. Yeah, I bet you would. I bet you ATCW's calling you. I bet you. Bet you'd entertain that too.
Courtney Taylor says Vader in his prime versus Taker in Hell in a Cell.
Ooh,
Ooh.
yeah.
I love Vader. He was very athletic for as big of a fucking guy as he was.
Is he
Love Vader.
does Taker beat Leon's ass, you think?
Yes, Taker's still winning it, but
Yeah, Taker's still winning it, but I will say Taker won't come out of that without some scars and some bruises, considering how Leon worked.
Can you see Leon do that moonsault on the Taker? You think Taker's taking that moonsault?
Oh, I mean, I think he'd take it for the good of the business, but yeah, that's
there's going to be a stiff receipt coming.
Yeah.
Yes, just like Shawn Michaels did to him.
Timothy Lott has LOD versus the Powers of Pain in a scaffold match. Whew.
That's why it's kind of funny. I think if I remember my history correct, that's why LOD walked out on Crockett Promotions. Was it Crockett or I can't remember? It was one of the companies, one of the territories they walked out on because they literally booked that exact match, and they're like, "Who's winning?" Like we're not like the Road Warriors weren't going to take the bump, and Powers of Pain, they're too big to take that bump off the scaffold. So I think that's if I remember my history.
Now remind everybody who the Powers of Pain are.
Friggin' Warlord and Barbarian.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Which they're gonna be at that doing a signing at that collector's place, whatever it is in Winchester. They're coming up.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Barb is also funny enough. Barb's actually part of the Samoan dynasty as well.
Yes.
Which is kind of funny. He's not tied to the Anawahi family, but he's like in like direct blood. But he's like 20th distant cousin to them, apparently, from what I understand.
Scotty fucking kills me. He pulls his shit out of his
Family
ass.
tree.
Scotty, if Scotty turns his camera to the right, you can see the Anawahi family tree on the
wall.
I got it all across my wall over here. Everything.
Your other right.
Your other right.
Well, that is my bed. That.
That's the other wall is the Hart Foundation. All the hearts.
The Stu Hart dungeon. Final one. We got
the
another
Stu
one
Hart
from,
family is easier to trace, but that's a whole nother story.
We got last ones from Grayson again. Bloodline versus the BCC in an elimination match.
Yeah.
That would be interesting. Again, John Moxley's going to bleed before he gets in the ring.
If he's allowed. He's got to ask.
Honestly, you know what? Different style. I mean, this could be interesting. Bloodline versus the Nation of Domination. Rock, Farouk, D'Lo, Mark, and Godfather.
Mizark.
Yeah, I like. What do you think about that one? Bloodline take two factions from the old school and the new school. Nation versus Bloodline.
That would be interesting. We're gonna add Owen Hart in there.
Yeah, he can be the token white guy. So you know,
he can be blue. You can put him in the blue blazer.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. Kevin Erickson. Holy scream! Jason's T-shirt currently is the hottest on the market. That's right. If you haven't seen this shirt yet, I can make sure you get one. Ishman Martinez. Now, I feel bad for Ishman because he's kind of tangled with the House of Cross a little bit, and I mean that's never good, right? That's never good for him. But I do support him. I love his shirt. Anyway, Hulk Hogan versus superstar Billy Graham. Are we sure that didn't happen?
I'm pretty sure that did happen.
I think it did at one point, didn't it? When he came back in the karate gimmick?
I feel like it did.
I
feel like it did. I'm going to see if I can find that. Find out on the tube as I become the digital media champion. All right. Well, that's it for our question. Good question, Ricky. Great job.
Thanks,
thank you for everybody who participated.
Yes, definitely.
Love all of that. That's awesome. We'll keep putting questions up. Now it is game time. We're going to play a game. We know we used to do this on Fridays, but today is Thursday, and we won't be around on Friday. Well, you guys can do something on Friday. I cannot. I am busy. Anyway, we're gonna play a game. It is wrestling nicknames. I gotta get music or something. Wait a minute. Wait, maybe this instead. Nope, that won't work. Okay, anyway. All right. So when you guys ring in, do you remember where your ring-ins are?
I'm gonna be woo.
Where he's Flair and you're.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. So
Let's do it.
soon as you know it, I will keep score here.
Yeah.
We'll just run this long.
No cheat for Ricky and adding points to his score.
No, I would never cheat for Ricky. Never. It's kind of like when you win because I feel like you don't ever win. So Ricky and Scotty. Okay. We'll put a long line here. You guys ready? What do you got on your phone? Do you ever put your phone down, boy? Don't be cheating. No cheating.
My hands are here.
Here you go. Perfect. Hey, if you are on YouTube, please make sure you go like and subscribe. If you're not on YouTube, go like and subscribe anyway.
Episode.
We are this is our Friday episode. It is a little longer. We're on here for about an hour. It's okay. It's more enjoyment. It's free. Ladies and gentlemen, it's free. Oh, and the pussy has come out. I mean, that's usually at the end of the video, the pussy comes out.
Mr. Puff, this son of a bitch is begging for attention all the time. And if I don't pick him up, he's going to start chewing at my damn wires.
Soon, that cat's going to be picking you up, petting you.
Well, that'd be good. I'm tired of picking his fat ass up.
This is
Mr. Puff.
That is I've never seen a
Garfield, because that looks like about a Garfield-sized cat.
Has anybody ever seen a cat with diabetes?
I've actually had a couple in my lifetime.
I believe it. I think you collect them.
Yeah.
You guys have something in
It
common.
runs in the bloodline.
He can smell your sugar.
Runs in the bloodline.
God.
All right, well, make sure you guys ring in. Scotty, let me hear you. Make sure your ringer works.
Woo!
Okay, let me make sure you're Ricky. Ricky, let me hear yours.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's pretty good. All right, first one. I'm gonna throw a softball out there. Eighth wonder of the world.
Woo!
Yeah.
All right, we got a woo.
Then
Easier to woo than to say.
the eighth wonder of the world is Andre the Giant.
It is Andre the Giant. Okay,
The
here we
10th
go.
wonder of the world is Scotty.
All right, well, we'll keep to that theme. The ninth wonder of the world.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we got an oh yeah.
China.
There you
We
go.
got China. Okay. Here's a tough one. Ace in the hole. Ace in the hole. Five seconds.
Ace in the hole.
Yeah.
Woo! Maybe.
Okay.
That was convincing.
Okay, let's Ric Flair's daughter. Let's hear that.
Okay. This is coming completely out of but the only thing I can think of Ace in the hole. Ace Steel.
Nope, that is not Ace Steel. An Asian wrestler. I probably shouldn't have gave you that one. Sonny Sakuya. Okay.
No idea.
Let's go.
New Japan or
Okay,
something.
all right. The All American. The All American.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we got it.
Jack
Ricky.
Swagger.
It
Yep.
is Jack Swagger. The All American Boy. Ricky currently winning 2-1.
That one, huh? The All American Boy.
The All American Boy. I'll give you a hint. He is second on the WWE World Title list.
Oh, woo!
Woo! We got a woo!
Bob Backlund.
It is Bob Backlund.
It took me a second because I was like, when you said second on the list, I'm like, oh, it's got to be, yeah, okay.
If you would have pulled up a chicken wing, I would have had it.
All right, here we go. American Hero.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we got Ricky.
Kurt Angle.
Hulk Hogan?
No. Maggot.
Oh,
Sarge.
Sarge!
It's Sergeant Slaughter.
All right,
Good Lord.
that was a fucking hell of a
Okay.
curve.
It's a weird
That was a
one.
tough
I
one.
was... Okay.
Okay. All right. This one has two different answers. The animal.
Ooh, yeah.
We got an oh yeah.
We got Batista
Yep.
and shit, the animal.
Yeah. the animal.
But
Okay. Well, I'm gonna give you a half.
George Steele.
George Steele. Okay, I'll give you that. We'll go George.
yeah.
George Steele and Batista.
Okay. All right. Ready? The anvil.
Woo!
Yeah.
Oh, we got an oh yeah.
Jim Neidhart.
It is Jim Neidhart. 4-2. Ricky is winning.
Did
I
get-
had that
Oh,
one.
it's a, no, you didn't.
All right. The axe.
Woo!
We got a woo.
Larry Hennig.
Larry Hennig. Very good. I knew you'd get them old dudes.
Yep, Larry Hennig. I almost said Kurt at first. I was like, no, wrong Hennig. It's the other
All
one.
right, here we go. The bad guy.
Ooh, yeah.
We got an oh yeah.
Razor Ramon.
It is Razor. 5-3. 5-3. Bam Bam.
Ooh, yeah.
We got a woo.
Bam Bam Bigelow.
Wrong. Ricky.
Shit, now I forgot his name.
Oh boy.
Bam Bam? Huh?
Never mind, I'm thinking.
Oh, never mind. I know it.
Too late. Too late. Who go ahead though? But I'm not giving it.
Terry Gordy.
It is Terry Gordy.
Dang
Bam Bam Terry Gordy.
God, that was
How
Terry
did you
Gordy.
not get that?
I can't believe I
Because he
missed
said
that.
Bigelow.
Dang it. How did I miss Terry Gordy? Bam
Good
Bam
Lord.
Terry-
I'm so disappointed in you right now.
Oh, I know. I'm
You
disappointed.
can make it up. You can make it up right here. The barber.
Woo!
Yeah.
We got a woo.
The barber, Brute Beefcake.
It is Brutus Beefcake. Oh, he's closing the gap.
My buzzer seems to have malfunctioned because I thought
You remix. All right. The next big thing.
ooh, yeah.
We got an oh yeah.
Brock Lesnar,
Yeah.
What is his other nickname?
the Beast Incarnate.
The Beast Incarnate. All right, here we go. The Belfast Bruiser.
Woo!
We got a woo.
Sheamus.
No.
No, and it's not Sheamus. God damn it.
What?
I know this,
It's
but
not
I can't
Sheamus.
fucking. Like, I know this. I know this.
5 seconds.
I ain't gonna get it.
3, 2, 1. Fit Finley.
Oh! Oh!
Damn it, I was gonna go with Hornswoggle. No.
Close. All right. This one's got 2 answers. It's worth double points. You get them both. The Big Cat.
Woo!
We got a
I know one
woo.
of them.
Ernie Ladd.
That's
And-
one
Ernie
of
Ladd
them.
is one of them.
Ernie Ladd and Big Cat. I can see his face.
WCW.
WCW. Big Cat.
4, 3.
Dang it! I
2,
can't remember. I can see his
1.
face.
Ricky.
I had Ernie Ladd. That was the only one I could remember.
Curtis Hughes.
Hughes.
Damn it.
Dang it!
Here we go. Ooh, that's too easy. But I'll throw an easy one out there. Since it's Scotty's down by 1. Big Daddy Cool.
Ooh,
Woo!
We got an oh yeah.
Diesel.
Yeah, that's right, Diesel. By 2. Too easy. Oh, the Big Shot. The super heavyweight.
Big shot.
The Alabama Slammer.
Ooh, yeah.
We got an oh yeah.
Super heavyweight was Crash Holly.
It is Hardcore Holly.
No.
It was Crash.
Wrong judge. Hardcore Holly was the taller one. Crash was the shorter one.
Yeah, Crash was the super heavyweight.
No, so they were a tag team that did the super heavyweight stuff, but the original Big Shot was Hardcore Holly.
I'm gonna have to go to the judges on this one, and we're not gonna give it to you. It's they have Hardcore Holly is in parentheses here. All right, moving on. Okay. Big Thunder. Big Thunder.
Big Thunder.
Old school. Old school.
Big Thunder. Old school.
Old school. Old school.
Is it a Japan guy? Old school?
No. It's within the last couple of years. No, not in the last couple of years. It's probably we're talking 60s, probably.
Big Thunder. Hi. Dixie,
we'll move on. It's Gene Kiniski.
Oh.
I'll throw an old one out there for you.
I was gonna say Hamburglar because she's eating French fries from McDonald's.
Here we go. The Big Valboski.
Woo!
Yeah. We got a woo.
Val Venus.
Val Venus down by 1.
All right, I need a different buzzer sound.
We need a. Well, you were winning. Don't be a sore loser now.
In there before.
No, my hearing is actually perfect. So here's how I'll tell you how it does.
My store.
Here's how I look. On the bottom of the screen here, I can see both of your microphones. Anytime you woo, it's your microphone pops up. So I can see who's moves first. And I can hear it. Oh, there's your buzzer. You want that to be your buzzer?
No, because I'm not going to be able to do that every time.
Yeah.
All right, well, that'd be good for Oh, okay.
Dang.
I didn't even ask the question yet. All right, 7-6 right now. We're playing to 10. All right, here we go. The Black and White Express. The Black and White Express.
I don't have a fucking clue.
There were a lot of expresses back in the day. The Stop and Go, the Rock and Roll, the Midnight, the rock and roll art.
Are you buzzing in? What are you doing?
I'm trying to figure this out. I have no idea. Honestly,
5 seconds. 4,
I think we've already went through 5 seconds. Moving on.
And NWL, the Black and White Express.
What?
The NWL.
Even Ricky doesn't even know that one. If Ricky doesn't know that one, then
then you both are stupid. Okay, the Birdman.
Woo!
We got it. Oh yeah.
Coco Beware.
It is Coco Beware. Scotty, you got to catch up here. You're down by 4.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. Ooh. The Body.
Woo!
Yeah.
We got a woo.
Jesse the Body Ventura.
Scotty the Body.
Scotty the Body. I would have took Scotty.
Yeah.
So there's 2 other answers here. It's worth 3 points.
Well, there was Jesse the Body.
That one you got.
Scotty the Body.
Yeah.
That one don't count.
Oh, come
on.
You're never gonna get these. These are old. Chris Tolos and Brett Albright.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
I know the name Tolos, but I would never gotten Chris Albright.
Here we go. The Boogie Woogie Man.
Woo!
We got a woo.
Boogie Woogie Man, Jimmy Valiant.
Jimmy Valiant.
I've looked in bars, I've looked in cars, and Boogie Man, here you are. If you know that reference, that's a deep cut for everybody out there.
That was Dusty, though, wasn't it?
No,
that was Boogie Woogie Man.
That was Big Mama. That was Jimmy Valiant Ballet, Big Mama.
Good Lord.
Big Mamas.
I've looked in cars, and Boogie Man, here you are.
He knows the Big Mamas.
Is that a bobcat, bro? How come is it? Okay. Sorry, read the chat. Okay, let me get back to this. Okay. It is now 8-8. Tied up the next two. All right, here we go. Ooh, nope, too easy. Too easy. Too easy. Too easy. Way too easy. Ooh. All right, the bullet.
Woo!
We got a woo.
Bob Armstrong.
It is Bob Armstrong. The comeback is real.
Bob, but
The
I couldn't get
comeback-
the last name.
Bullet Bob
Bullet
Armstrong.
Bob Armstrong. The Caribbean legend. Caribbean legend.
Never mind. I'm gonna go with a yeah, but I'm not so sure.
We got an oh yeah.
It's not Carlos Colon or whatever, is it?
Oh my God! No, it's not. But you know, it's not. It is not. 5 seconds. 4, 3.
Legend? No clue.
No.
Savio Vega.
Oh, God damn it.
Oh,
wrong one.
jeez.
So close, Rick. I was trying not to give it away so Scott would get it. So close. That's pretty good, though.
That's good. I would never even have thought of Cologne. Like, I was thinking completely of the other end of the spectrum. So
The charismatic enigma.
Ooh, yeah.
We got an oh yeah.
That's Jeff Hardy.
We got a Jeff Hardy. We are all tied up
Hardly
just
boy.
like it should have been. All right, the next one wins. Ooh, I need a good one here. The corn-fed Colossus.
God damn it.
The corn-fed Colossus. Who will be our winner, ladies and gentlemen?
I know it, but why
I
can't
can do one thing right now and give it away. I can do one
Don't
thing
do
right
it.
now. and give
Don't do it.
corn?
It's such a good one. All right.
Woo!
Yeah.
Oh, we got a woo.
I think if I remember right, wasn't that
No.
wasn't that Festus?
Yes, it is Festus. Ding. Oh shit! All right, good job, Scotty. Good comeback. You were
That's
down by
funny.
4 at one point. That was really good.
That's because he didn't hear the ooh start.
I did hear the ooh start. I heard it
Oh.
after he went woo, and he didn't do Charlotte's woo. He did his
I need.
woo.
Where's my challenge flag?
Oh my! Throw it! Throw it! Throw it!
Throw it. Your challenge flag is your cat. Throw it.
Oh shit! Okay.
I'll break the
don't
window
throw
of my
that cat.
TV. PETA, come get me.
Oh shit! All right.
Keeps chewing my
Well, that's
wires.
it for
I'm
us.
gonna
We've been on here a
walk
while.
off
That is it for us at Hardway. We are at 70 subscribers. We've had an influx of subscribers here over the last
Thanks,
couple
thanks
of days.
fellas from Game McNerdia. Thanks, Rick
Please,
Ham
please,
and
please,
the boys.
yes. Yeah, who's this? Who is it now? Game. Say it again.
Game McNerdia.
Game McNerdia.
It's GAMIC Nerdia, NERDIA. They do a gaming streaming on Twitch. They also do they have hot take segments of top 10s that they discuss. It's my buddy Rick Ham and Madel and Monday. But yeah, they helped us out with subscribing. So please get out there and check them out on Twitch and YouTube as well.
Absolutely.
How much you pay him, Ricky? How much you pay him?
I don't pay them nothing. They're good friends of mine. I've known Ham since high school. He's been one of my best friends for years.
Nice. That's awesome.
Well, then you got something in common with Scotty. He's known Ham since Easter.
Yeah. He hasn't known it that long. It was probably gone in about 27 minutes.
That
All right, well, we're at 70 subscribers. We're on a mission to get 100. We have another guy that's on here with us, Wyatt. You don't see him very often anymore because he has found love. He's found love. What's a Rihanna song? It fell in love in a
Please
hopeless
don't do that. You're
place.
going to get us kicked off of here.
Oh, Well, it's off key, so they'll never. The algorithm will never pick that up. So, congratulations to Wyatt for getting some punani. Scotty will be sniffing those tingies whenever you get back. So, again, please go like and subscribe. Go check out the Game McNerdia YouTube channel whenever you get a chance. Give them some like, give them some love also. Tell us what you thought. If you enjoyed today, if you didn't enjoy today, we'd listen to all your comments. Now, we might make fun of you, but, you know, it is what it is. So for Scotty and Ricky and myself, we're Highway Wrestling, and appreciate you hanging out, and we will see you later. I fell in love in a hopeless place.
So what's your Ryback story?